Hello everybody, it's TMOG217. Welcome to a LEGO Nexo Night set review. Taking a look at set number 72004, Tech Wizard Showdown. This is a set that released on January 1st of 2018 and contains 506 pieces and also technically five figures. So yeah, let's have a look at the build. So here we have the main build, and honestly, this is just referred to on Shop at Home as the Clay's battle mech or battle suit. Yeah, battle mech, I guess. Quite a large build, honestly, and it looks really cool, but here's where I start to get nitpicky. When it comes to the joints, for the arms, they are on a ratchet joint at the shoulder. That's all fine and dandy. You can get some nice poses out of it. My issue, however, is the fact that you can't really get some fun poses out of the whole thing itself. It does have a little elbow ratchet joint, and it just can go up and down. Sure, you can turn the sword all around, but you can't really pose the sword much at all. So that kind of sucks, in my opinion. You do have some weapon storage for Clay's weapon right there. It just attaches right there. You do have a stickered rim around here with the Clay or Black Falcon symbol. The sticker, at least for my copy, doesn't stick on that well, so it's a little bit of a pain messing around with this, but whatever. Anyway, on the other side, you have this weird shield stud shooter thing. Now, how you use stud shooters, you just basically turn it and it will fire out a stud like so. And the idea is you're supposed to shoot it rapid fire style. So, cool stuff. But yeah, cool. That uses a translucent wing piece as a shield of sorts, and you can even connect the minifigure shield on the side here, and there is a scannable shield, but we'll get into that when we have a closer look at the minifigure. And again, same issue with the ratchet joints on the shoulder, and then the limited posability right there. There is another clip for you to attach stuff on the other side. Assuming that's for the sword if you don't want to attach it there, but can't see what else you could really attach it with. Anyway, the leg joints are kind of lacking, I guess, because, you know, you can only move them up so high and then kick it back about that far without extending it, of course. And the feet can only really bend down a little bit, not really much posability with that, and I think that's restricted by this piece right here. Don't know why it's a flag piece. Could have easily have been a tile, but whatever, is what it is. But yeah, there are some stickers throughout the build. You have one right here, which could have been a print. You have some stickers making up the shoulders of the mech right here, and we'll get more into that because it's kind of a play feature related thing. Same thing goes with the top of the head right here. Those are two stickers that are right there. At the back, you have a connection point for the Murloc flyer, and that's pretty cool because you could just detach it like so if you want to have Murloc floating around all on his own. And Murloc is a printed piece, which I do believe is not exclusive to this set, as I'm pretty sure he came in like any other set, like the Murloc library, if I'm not mistaken. But apparently, I guess this is an exclusive piece, so cool, I guess. It's printed. But yeah, according to some more research I just did, apparently the only reason that this thing is exclusive is because he's holding his little digital wand. What I was thinking of was him without the wand in that piece is in a bunch of other sets. So, apologies. But yeah, so basically you can tilt this up or down, be like a little flyer of him just go flying around. You can even detach Murloc from here and have him just sitting around like so, because that is just a flag piece. Anyway, apparently this is supposed to be a sword and shield holder. Now, it doesn't tell you this in the instructions, but basically if you remove these, you got a little shield and a little sword. Now, why is this important? Well, I'll tell you in a second here. But going back to this build right here, there are two more stickers I forgot to point out, and that's on these Nexo Night shields right here. So, yeah, that's essentially all there is. You do have a scannable Nexo Night shield that is exclusive just to this set, I believe, and it is using the metallic gold mold, and I'm really worried that this might break in half over time because this kind of plastic is not known to be the best, so I'm just going to leave it on there for the rest of this review. But anyway, the main play feature with this set is that if you flip up the shoulders and the head like so, and then flip down the chest, it reveals another miniature mech that's inside this set, and that is connected via the same technique as Murloc, and it's a tiny mech that can just pop out, and you can just shove that to the side like so, and position this guy so that he's actually in a standing formation. So that's pretty cool. And here you have Clay's miniature golden mech. It's pretty similar build to how the individual standing set that released this year as well, or I believe the year prior, looks. Basically image on screen for comparison, I guess, for what I'm talking about. But yeah, this does use the metallic gold pieces right here. Again, I worry that this might break over time because, again, not the best material. But anyway, he has a gold chest plate with printed tile. If you flip that down, you can see it reveals the minifigure. But before doing that, remember those pieces we detached from Murloc? They can connect onto the mech like so, and he's all ready and to go and fight some battles. So overall, cool little feature overall. But yeah, anyway, flipping down this, you can see that the minifigure sits in there quite comfortably. And yeah, not really much else to say about this, so let's move on to the side build. Taking a quick look at the side build, you have what, according to Shop at Home, is known as Monstrox's hologram critter. Definitely looks like a creepy crawler. It has a Nexo shield piece with a shield printed tile in it as well. Not a unique tile, unfortunately. It's a common one that came in a lot of sets throughout the Nexo line. And you do have some stud shooters on the side to fire out some of these Infecto biters, I think is what they're called. They're just basically little spider pieces. So that's pretty cool. It does use a new little translucent piece at the time in green, so that's pretty cool. Apparently you're also able to connect this to the Murloc or the Mech thing using the connection point on the back here. So if you had the Mech, you could just connect it like so to infect it with a tech infection, that kind of thing. So give you guys an idea. Attaching this real quickly, that's what that would look like. But yeah, no, it's a fun little play feature. But anyway, it does contain just the printed flag piece that is Monstrox. So that's pretty cool. And again, it's detachable like so. So yeah, not really much else to say about this. So I guess I'll have a look at the minifigures included in this set. Alright, taking a look at the first two minifigures included in this set. On the left you have Clay, and he's an exclusive version just to this set, with an exclusive translucent orange visor and different colored arms, one being orange and one being dark blue. And then on the right you have a cyber biter robot character, so kind of looks cool and interesting. But yeah, removing the helmets of both of these figures, you can have a better look at the facial expressions. Clay, however, does not have an exclusive face, but the cyber biter kind of does, because like he appeared, by the way, the cyber biter appeared in like 3 sets throughout this line, so he's not really that exclusive, but he's still a fun inclusion. But yeah, Clay doesn't have an exclusive facial print. This guy is new for this wave, does. But yeah, the weapons, you have a unique to this set dual molded sword, as well as a shield with a Nexo shield piece. And this is not an exclusive shield inclusion, but still a fun inclusion nonetheless. And then for the cyber biter, you just get a regular axe, so nothing really much else to it. So anyway, let's move on to the third minifigure that is included in this set. And for the third minifigure included in this set, you have the Infecto biter slash Mecha biter. It's just another infection tech-related character that was released at this wave. I really like the power button on the back there. Kind of implies they're robots. Not really sure much about the history behind this figure, because again, this wave of Nexo sets didn't have the final season release, so you just had the sets to go off of. Anyway, you do have just a axe-like weapon for its weapon, and it does contain an extra spider thing, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the nice fun little torso print and unique head mold helmet thing, and it does have a double-sided facial expression to have like a little mask, and that looks really cool when you have the helmet on. But yeah, not really much else to say about this minifigure, so let's have a look at what else is included in this set. For the first out of 2 pairs of instructions for this set, you just have the box art, and just tells you how to assemble the minifigures and Murloc's little floater thing, as well as Monstroc's little creepy crawler, as well as the miniature mech that goes inside the build. Then flipping all the way to the back, you just got an advertisement for Lego Life. And then I went at the back, but then flipping all the way over to the second pair of instructions, it's a much bigger booklet. Again, with the box art. Flipping open to the first few pages just tells you how to build the giant mech, and flipping all the way to the back, it just shows you the completed model, as well as a parts listing that goes on for about 2 pages right here. Then you have an advertisement for the Lego Nexo Nights app. So, not sure if that app is still around, but it was still a fun app when it was out, and I played it a few times. But yeah, then on the back, you just got some advertisements for the other Nexo Night sets that released in 2018. That was the last wave of Nexo Night sets. In terms of extra parts, this is what I got in my copy of the set. Overall, for the price point at the time, this is a fun little set. You get an exclusive shield tile. You get basically Murloc and Monstrox, some of the most desirable characters in my opinion from the Nexo Knights series. You get Clay, who is the leader of the Nexo Knights, with an exclusive sword. Overall, I love the concept of mechs inside of mechs, but only if they work out really properly in terms of like the functionality. I don't think the functionality really works with the bigger mech. I definitely think it could have been improved using Nixel ball joints or just anything really, just to give it that extra bit of posability that is lacking. It's going to be a little bit hard to pick this up on the aftermarket nowadays in a sealed condition, and it'll definitely be very pricey, so only pick this up if you're really wanting it. But in all honesty, you could probably part this out together, like the tiles and everything. Yeah, I don't know. Those are more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, all that fun stuff. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in a future video. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.